the way they are.
Hmm.
Exactly. Yeah. So definitely, I want to see that in the next movie. Fine. Okay, let's do number 7 because I do want to talk about Zelda before we finish. Suzuka, number 7, Professor.
Yes.
Finally, would you recommend? All right. Now, to be honest, this question, I want to change the question. The original question is, would you recommend this movie to fans of Super Mario? But Dan said we should ask, do you recommend this movie to people who are not fans of Mario, people who don't know Mario? If, for example, if you have a friend who does not play games, would you say to them, see the Mario movie? What would you say?
So Mario, so they can understand the story. So who is a hero, who is an enemy, a villains. So who do you who want things? So what the character wants to do. So it is clearly the point in the movie. So everyone can watch the movie easily. So after watching the movie, so they are interested in the games or game titles. For example, so Mario Kart, the racing game. So we can play with other members, so friends, and enjoy many games, many race. So I think so the movies in so the Mario Kart racing is in movie.
I
so
see.
They can buy
the
the game,
right,
and play the game easily.
Oh, I see.
So connect the marketing, the
Good
new
point.
title, other title.
So I see. So the games are easy to access or easy to understand. So the movies are easy to understand as a result. Okay, what do you think, Dan?
I think Suzuka was perfectly right. I think it's a good film. And if you're not a fan of Mario, if you don't know Mario, you can watch and you can understand. And it's a good film. It's a cute, fun film. But if you don't play Mario, and you watch the movie, you might go, "Huh, what's this? Oh, what's this?" And it's a good way of getting people to make them more interested in the games. I mean, when I went to the cinema, both times they had an advert for Mario Lego.
Yes.
Before the movie. So even before the film, they're like, "Hey, buy the Lego." And you're like, after, please. After the movie, then try and sell me.
Yeah. It's oh boy, I tell you. Mario is a very accessible IP, what is it? Product, image, if you will.
Good choice of words, I say, because Mario is a difficult character. He's very, very simple. He's not complicated. But because he is not complicated, Mario can do anything. Mario can be a doctor, can play tennis, can drive cars, he can fly planes. Mario can do anything because there's no part of his character. You can't say, "Oh, Mario won't do that."
Yeah,
Mario does everything.
Yeah, even in the
He's a
even in-
brand.
yeah, I mean, even in the sorted variety. Well, I mean, it's a bit like Hello Kitty, Kitty-chan. Suzuka. You can put Kitty-chan anywhere, right? Kitty-chan,
Yes,
any
yes.
product. I mean, of course, Nintendo are a bit more protective of their IP.
Oh,
Kitty,
true.
But at the same time, most people who like, you can even find Mario food. You can find Mario food, Mario clothes, Mario.
No food. Toiletries.
And
Yeah.
USJ, Mario's,
Exactly.
Nintendo Worlds also.
Now,
Yeah, that is there was a brilliant idea.
yeah, it's a very good. It's smart about that is that before I wanted to mention this before. Remember, in fact, I mentioned in another video. I remember when the Nintendo Switch before it came out. I think a year before the Switch came, and nobody knew. They knew Nintendo was going to make a new game, a new console, and before that was the Wii U. And Nintendo was on the ropes. And many people thought, Nintendo's finished. I mean, in fact, I was working at Microsoft in England, making on the Xbox, and many staff were saying, Nintendo's finished. They should go into IP. They can't compete with PlayStation 5, or they can't compete with the next Xbox, and it's over. And I was thinking, no, Nintendo. I'm thinking Nintendo. They don't do that. They don't quit like that. And they one thing about Nintendo is that they're very good at making. I think they're very good at showing
Learning.
Yeah, learning, but at making the
I was
most out
gonna
of
say,
something.
making the most or learning from their mistakes.
Yeah, but I mean, what I was going to say was that they are good at being underestimated. What I'm trying to say. So,
Oh, yeah, yes.
Nintendo, when they came up with the Wii, people were laughing. Ha, ha. The Wii is. I mean, people were before the Wii started to take off. People thought the Nintendo's graphics were too low, but the Wii was so popular, right? And of course, the Wii U is like. I think the Switch is like the Wii U correct. I think the Switch, so the Wii U should be the Switch. That's what I thought. But I think the Wii U was something just to keep Nintendo relevant until the Switch came. But the so when Nintendo Switch is here, they have the theme park. I don't see a theme park for any PlayStation character or any Xbox character or Xbox division. They have a theme park, and now they have this great movie that's come out. They really made the most out of different out of kind of areas that other companies can't really do. I don't see a PlayStation theme park or PlayStation movie. They could try eventually. When Nintendo
They haven't got a brand. They haven't got one character they can stick behind.
They tried with Crash Bandicoot, but that's long gone. Okay. I mean, so to speak. And then you have sorry guys, let me just add this in quickly. The Wii, when the Wii came out, PlayStation came up with the PlayStation Move, yeah, the Xbox Connect, but of course Nintendo got there first, and they did it right. And the best part about Nintendo, they make the most out of something that other people underestimate. Suzuka, do you know underestimate?
Underestimate.
Okay, so what that means is
estimate is to guess.
Mm.
And underestimate is you guess below.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think when people think Nintendo will fail sometimes Nintendo they succeed a lot. Sometimes they actually do fail. Like but Nintendo, like as Dan said, they learn, and now they have IP, they have characters, they have the technology. They don't just have technology; they have technology people care about. It's not just like because it's the new technology, buy it because it's the latest new thing. It's because I want to see even Mario Kart Wii. It's a special experience. So when you have Mario, Daniel's vanished. Sorry.
I have an important thought on this argument, but I need a tool for it.
Oh, please,
Shoot.
yes. So I was just saying that Nintendo are very good at making what they make something that people care about. So, like I said, when it comes to PlayStation, the main point, they have good products, but they have products that are supposed to just be great. It's like Sega. It's what Nintendo. It's something that, well, actually, it's not as good as Sega. I think it's something that is the new technology. So please buy it. It's better than Nintendo. It's faster than Nintendo. It's prettier than Nintendo. But Nintendo is like, I don't care about that. I care about the character, and you. So, what do you think? Let's start with Dan, and then Suzuka. I want to hear your thoughts. Or do you want to go after Suzuka, Dan?
I will. Yeah, I will go now because I've got a short but important point to make. You said people may underestimate Nintendo. Now, it's hard for Nintendo to fail because they used what's called a blue sky strategy. Now, blue sky is a type of marketing when the business is selling products. So when Coca-Cola sells Coke, they want to get many people to drink Coke. But that's the opposite of a blue sky strategy. A blue sky strategy is to find people who want your product and make them very happy. So here's an example. Whoop. Here we are, our white screen. Whoop. Professor's not the only teacher in this house.
Oh, sorry, Dan.
So
we can't see the foot. Can you zoom out? Yeah, there you go. Strategy. Okay.
There we go. Yeah. So a blue sky strategy. So the idea is with most companies, this is Coco.
Could you zoom out? We only can see strategy.
Is it better?
Almost. I can see strategy. Can you zoom out anymore?
Right, I'm gonna
try again.
Share. Try that again.
Okay, we can see it.
There we go.
But it's all empty though, by the way. All we can see is whiteness.
Can you see anything, Suzuka?
Yes.
Wait, can you see the word strategy? Is it me? Maybe?
Blue sky strategy.
Oh no, I can't see anything. Maybe
it's you, buddy.
Oh no.
So most companies want
great. What am I gonna do?
Many customers.
Oh no. Sorry guys, I'm gonna try and see if I can. If I can't see it, I don't think the audience can see it.
Fair enough.
Fit to window. Yeah, I can see it now. Oh, okay,
there you go.
That is me.
So usually you have a company wants many customers and they advertise to many customers. But a blue sky strategy.
Sorry, Dan, to interrupt one last time. Can you see that annotation? Like, we'd love your feedback on using the digital.
Oh, right.
You can mix it.
There we got rid of that. Thank you. But a blue sky is when you find a very small select group of people who love your product. And you do as much as you can to make them happy. So Nintendo, for a long time, they didn't try hard to get new people. They tried to sell to the people who bought Nintendo. Like people who bought Nintendo, people who liked Nintendo, they sold to them, and that's why they could take their time. They didn't have to try and make big swings. They took their time, they were careful. They had other companies come to them. Companies would make a game and then go to Nintendo and say, please, can you put this on your console? And Nintendo would say, yes. Whereas PlayStation and Xbox went to other companies and went, can you make games for us? And tried to get more people to come. But Nintendo had a large base. They had a huge population of people who absolutely adored their games and their consoles. So they didn't have to work hard. And every time they failed, well, there was a large number of people who would always buy their product. You said it yourself. There was always people who will always buy the products. Like, even if they release a bad one, like when Skyward Sword, Zelda Skyward Sword is not a great game, but it sold very well because it's a Zelda game, because people love Zelda. So even the bad Zelda games, people buy.
Interesting.
But now we have a new CEO, a new owner, a new guy running Nintendo. Reggie Fils-Aimé left, and Gary Bowser. Gary Bowser is now the head of Nintendo, which blows your mind. But he's changing it. He's moving away from the blue sky where he focuses on making best product for the fans and trying to get more and more people. So
Okay.
maybe Nintendo will start acting like Xbox. They'll start acting a little bit more like PlayStation. And I don't like that. I like Nintendo doing what's right for Nintendo.
Of course, yeah. I think this is very interesting because thankfully the company has enough staunch traditionalists, if you will, who make sure that you don't mess with the IP significantly. But at the same
Yes.
time, sometimes you need Nintendo to break out of its shell just a bit like is it Sato, the man who is the head of Nintendo America?
Satoru Iwata.
Yes, yeah. He was the one. I think he was against Nintendo being on the iPhone once upon a time, and then eventually he changed his mind because sometimes just saying no, we're just going to stay traditional, that doesn't always work. So you got to be a little flexible, but you stay true to your roots.
Well, think about how long it took for Nintendo to have a shooter. We got Splatoon, but this was a generation, 2 generations after other consoles. PlayStation's had shooters for ages. Xbox has Halo. But now with the Switch, now with the Wii U, Wii U and Switch have Splatoon. Oh, now they get a shooter.
That's a very exactly. I mean, my God, I never really gave that some thought, but that's when it went over my head. But gosh, exactly. It's the stubbornness. Sorry, Suzuka, do you know about the Nintendo bosses like Bowser and Reggie Fils-Aimé, these people who work at Nintendo?
So I know. So Iwata. So not president, but so he was
Manager?
dead.
Oh.
He was dead.
He's died.
Yes, he died. But he was very great, so engineer. So he can make the console and connect the second generations.
Oh, sorry. Wait, this is a Satoru you're talking about?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Oh, so
Iwata?
I know only Iwata.
Iwata was an engineer.
Yes.
He was an engineer first, and then he worked up his way up the business to become in charge of the company. So when there were problems, he took responsibility. He cut his pay.
Is this the guy who was like, Boy?
Yeah,
I know him. Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
But the new guy, his name is Shuntaro Furukawa. This is a business guy. He's a guy who studied business. So he will make better decisions for the company. But if there's a problem, will he be as honest? Will he be kind?
And Japan is very, very focused on like follow the boss culture.
Yeah, you need a good boss because otherwise the whole company will go bad. This
is interesting. Last point before we move on to finish up. Virtual point now. I forgot. Sorry, I had the last point, but it will come to me later. But guys, this has been great. I tell you what, let's move on to the last points, and if it comes to me, I'll mention. But this has been a very good discussion, guys. Blue sky strategy. Thanks for sharing it, Dan, and thanks Suzuka for your insights. There's one thing I remember I wanted to say. I understand most of the songs in English were the same in Japanese. You heard English songs, right? In the Japanese movie.
English song. So in the
Mario movie
scene of practicing.
Yeah.
But I think there was one. I heard that there was one different song. They do the Mario.
So
the Japanese version.
So first, commercials.
Yeah, the commercial. Japanese song.
Super Mario Bros. So Mario Bros.
Commercial song.
Commercial song. So first So
So that was a Japanese. Did you use a Japanese song for that?
a Japanese song.
I need to hear that one. I haven't heard that yet. I've just heard someone say
Yeah, I
changing
don't know
it,
that
like,
one.
yeah, all right, because we like the work that we work at, and on Halloween we usually play, or test time we usually play the Mario Brothers show. So did you remember, Suzuka, at our work hearing the Mario Brothers, the Mario episode at work? Yeah, I think
So the song.
yeah, in our work the managers play the Mario episode, the Mario Brothers do the Mario.
Yeah,
No worries.
so
Maybe not. Well,
I heard
sometime.
sometimes, but
Ah,
I don't know the lyric.
oh, that's
or
fine. I'm just saying,
Mm.
next
Only
time, Dan,
listen.
Dan, if she's there on Tuesday and Tessa going, point it out to her that that's what was in the movie. Yeah, it's just all right,
Will
guys.
do, will
I
do.
think we'll just jump right into Zelda and just get ready to finish up. That was excellent, guys. I'm going to take a long time chopping up this video. I'm going to try and make 21 episodes videos for this. Yeah, because that's a lot of stuff. I'm going to break it up every question.